Welcome to Optimal Timelines, Tarot and Astrology. This is going to be your monthly Tarotscope for February 2023 for your North Node by sign and house. Now again, the reason I use the North Node for readings is that we have much more in common with people that share our North Node than we do with our Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign, because it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's the path that you were born to experience and learn in this lifetime. So it's much more accurate and relevant to your everyday life. Now you're going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. And if you're unfamiliar with your North Node, there's going to be a link in the description box to give you some more information. So I'm going to connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for February 2023 for everybody with their North Node in Aquarius and or the 11th house. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month, from the 1st to the 15th, and the spread over here represents the second half of the month, from the 16th on. Now, your overall theme card is the reversed Knight of Swords, and what I'm seeing here is that the big theme for you this month is really taking your time the next few weeks, really taking your time in your life and making sure that you're not rushing ahead in things too quickly. The reason for that is that there's a situation that you're going to have to deal with this first 2 weeks, and I feel like what it is so you got the Tower card here, and then you've got the Three of Pentacles reversed. And along with these two advice cards, because I don't normally go this many at once, but I have to put these all together, you've got the Five of Swords reversed, and you've got the King of Cups reversed. So what I'm seeing is that this first 2 weeks, there is a person or people in your life that you're having to deal with that I'm seeing like some envy or jealousy things coming from their side to you, and it's uncomfortable. There's a situation, the envy and jealousy, it could even be like, maybe some things that are being said about you that could even be, hurtful or hurtful, like emotionally. But the reason for that is this: with this reverse Three of Pentacles, is most people that have a South Node in Leo or the 5th house like you do, which is the house of creativity, which is the house of, big heart energy. It's like your natural gift is you burn very brightly in the world. You're like naturally like a bright star with your creativity. And most people that have this North Node in Aquarius or the 11th house, they have experience in their life where it's like they're either like underappreciated for who they are and how special they are, and or people are outright kind of envious or jealous of who they are because of their gifts and talents. And it's almost like you experience sometimes, you put yourself out there and the gifts and talents that you have, but it's almost like they could be, you could be discouraged from like sharing them. And that's what this is. This is like skills, gifts, talents in various aspects of life. Now, this first 2 weeks, this is what's going to happen. There's going to be something that comes up, as I said, with possibly like envy, jealousy, or possibly feeling put down or unappreciated in some way. And what it is you want to do to get through this is you definitely want to slow down and kind of really see what is happening. But in particular is with this page of cups is you have people in your life that are emotionally nurturing and nourishing to you and for you. And this is the time to, seek them out. It's almost like, don't worry about what other people say about you, okay? Because the reason that envy and jealousy come a lot of times is, and envy more than jealousy, obviously, envy is the big thing, is because, like I said, you're burning so brightly. You burn brightly naturally. You exude it. And then sometimes, when you put yourself out there, it's not appreciated. That's because you're kind of supposed to go under the radar in this lifetime a little bit and temper it. So that's why you want to kind of slow down. You want to like not charge out in front. You want to just like slow down and realize that the people that are not supporting you, helping you and supporting you, that are not like loving you, they don't matter. Okay. It's the people in your life that are emotionally nurturing and nourishing to you. And that's what you want to go back to, because you're going to realize they're going to tell you, yes, you are a good person. Yes, you are a talented person. Yes, you have this. And this is going to help, kind of direct you in that direction. And I feel like this is coming up a lot because like maybe in the past several months or years, or, for a lot of you, this is the big challenge, is you keep pushing your natural brightness too much out into the world, and it attracts that envy, as opposed to, that's what's saying, like holding back, knowing when to shine, and it's usually when you're having to shine for others, or like a group, you're going toward that Aquarius North Node, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is going to be kind of tricky to navigate, but just remember, the people that are not supporting you and that are envious of you, they don't matter. Okay. But you rely on your support, for emotions, and realize that this is happening. It's actually a good thing. It's because you shine very bright naturally. Okay. And you do have gifts to give, but they have to be used in the right way in this lifetime. And you will see that they will be appreciated eventually. If you stay on this path and move toward that Aquarius or that 11th house, North Node, you're going to be recognized for those in the given time, okay? Now, the second half of the month, what you have here is you've got the Hierophant reversed, and you've got the Seven of Pentacles as your theme cards for the next 2 weeks. Now, what I'm seeing here is, this is what's really, really interesting about this, is that I feel like a lot of you are learning this, what we just talked about, and I see you breaking out of traditional patterns. I see like the second 2 weeks is pattern breaking. Like I'll give you an example of how, like, people, when people talk about breaking patterns and going off in new directions, they think it's like really like, dramatic or whatever. It could be a really small thing. So like example, let's say a situation comes up and you have to make a decision or act on something, and you are going to act in a certain way, but you pause for a minute and you say, wait a minute, Okay, that's my natural reaction to this. What about if I do something different? And that pausing or being patient allows you to break an old pattern, old structures, in order to make a better decision. So it's that pausing and patience. That's what I'm seeing the second half of the month. So I'm seeing that as an overflow. I see that this situation here is going to be an overflow into the second half of the month, and I see you breaking old patterns. Now, the basis for all this is you have the Four of Wands, and I feel like again, when we talk about support groups, I think that what's going to help you break out of these old patterns are the support of people around you, because it's really, this lifetime is for you to be in a partnership with the collective, with those around you, with those you work with those in your family, because the Four of Wands, yes, it's a card of celebration, but the Four Wands are like the four corners of a house. The number four is about stability. It, is like home. Okay. It's about things you can rely on. And so again, I feel like along with this Page of Cups, I feel like through your foundational structures around you, friends, family that love you, even like work situations, it's helping you to break out of these old patterns. And when you do, this other stuff is, with the envy and jealousy, is going to like go to the wayside. Now, your two advice cards for the second half of the month is you've got the World reversed and you've got the Moon. Now, the World is a good card when it's reversed. Okay, it's just like a delayed energy. But with the Moon is, this is really interesting, because it's like when going through this, whatever you're going to go through this first half of the month, this whole like envious situation that maybe doesn't feel too nice emotionally, it's almost like you're not going to be afraid anymore. I see this like a fear lifting from you, like a dark cloud lifting from you, and you're going to be able to kind of see like a more of a clear energy in your life. Okay. And again, this is all going to happen through two avenues: through the support you have around you in your life, as well as being able to pause and be patient with the situation and not react immediately. Okay. But yeah, very powerful and transformational month for you North Nodes in Aquarius or the 11th house. Go out there, make it a great month. Don't worry about the naysayers. Keep shining brightly. Just remember that star shine that you have has to be used in the correct way and in the right amounts. And you're going to see that it will be appreciated. And don't worry about those that don't appreciate it, because you've got lots of people around you that will appreciate that. So I hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you'd like a personal reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below. And again, we'll see you on some more videos. Reach out in the comments if you like. Say hi. We'd love to hear from you. So thanks. Many blessings.